You ever look at someone and just think, wow, they've got something, that quality that just draws people in?
Yeah, that sort of natural pull.
Exactly. So today, we're going to get into what that something really is, specifically for men, and maybe more importantly, how you can actually build it within yourself.
Right. And just to be clear, we're not talking about like quick fixes or pickup lines or anything like that.
No, no, not at all.
Our focus, like always, is on genuine self-improvement,
Mm-hmm.
digging into how you can become truly more attractive to the kinds of people you actually want to build connections with.
Meaningful connections, yeah. That's the goal here. We want to help you understand how to develop this inherent magnetism,
Yeah.
the kind that attracts, quality partners.
It involves looking at the whole picture, doesn't it? Your character, how you carry yourself, how you interact.
For sure. All those pieces working together.
And the core idea, really, that seems to run through all the material we looked at is authenticity.
Authenticity, that's the key word.
It really is.
Yeah.
True. Lasting attraction seems to bubble up from who you genuinely are deep down.
So let's unpack that. How do we actually cultivate these authentic qualities?
Well, a lot of the sources point to some key traits. Things like honesty, kindness, and real confidence.
Oh, okay, yeah. Honesty, kindness, confidence. Sounds simple enough on the surface, maybe?
Well, yes and no. I mean, the ideas aren't new, but it's the authenticity behind them that gives them power. That's what makes the real difference.
Right. It makes sense. Like take confidence, for example.
Exactly. One source made a really sharp distinction. It talked about genuine confidence, the kind that comes from, accepting yourself, knowing your actual strengths and weaknesses,
Okay.
versus arrogance,
Yeah.
which is often just a cover, right? A way to hide insecurity.
And that tends to push people away, not draw them in.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is how, apparently, people can usually spot the difference pretty easily. You can feel it.
Yeah, I think you can. You can try to act confident, put on a show,
Hmm.
but if it's not anchored in like actual self-worth, it just feels off, forced maybe.
Forced, yeah. Or brittle. And it's similar with kindness, isn't it? You can go through the motions, do kind things.
Sure, hold a door open, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But the sources suggest the real impact, the attractive quality, comes when it's driven by genuine empathy, a real desire to connect and understand others, not just ticking a box.
So it has to be real.
It has to feel real because it is real. It's about making sure your actions on the outside line up with who you are on the inside, with your values.
Okay, I see. That consistency. People pick up on that. It builds trust, right?
Yeah.
It makes people feel safer opening up.
Absolutely. It creates that sense of predictability in a good way. You know who you're dealing with.
So it sounds like it's less about following some kind of attractiveness checklist then,
Oh, much less.
and more about, well, the journey of figuring yourself out, growing as a person.
That's a great way to put it. It's a shift, from focusing on what should I do to who do I want to become, nurturing those internal qualities.
And that seems like a much more solid foundation anyway.
It is. And think about the added benefit, the beauty of this whole approach.
Yeah.
It's not just about becoming more attractive to others, potentially.
Right.
It's also about living a life that feels more right for you.
Yeah.
More fulfilling, more congruent.
Because you're being true to yourself.
Exactly. And that kind of inner alignment, that sense of well-being, it naturally shines through. It has its own kind of radiance.
Okay. So wrapping this up for everyone listening, the big takeaway from this deep dive seems pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
That genuine, lasting attractiveness, the kind that really matters, isn't about performance. It's not an act.
Definitely not.
It's about cultivating who you are. Honesty, kindness, real confidence that comes from knowing and accepting yourself. Basically becoming the best, most authentic version of you.
Which leads to a really practical question for you to maybe think about after this. Just consider, what's one small thing, one really honest step you could take today? Something that moves you just a little bit closer to embracing who you truly are and aligning what you do with your genuine values.
Mm-hmm. Just one small step.
Yeah, because sometimes that single step towards being more authentic, well, you might be surprised how magnetic that can actually be.